Are you serious? Are you serious, guys? We have breaking news coming out of the Holy Land. 3 buses have exploded, and that's one of them right there behind me. 3 buses have exploded in parking lots in Israel, and now the security is grounded all transportation. All public transportation has now been grounded, buses, trains, because these 3 different buses in 3 different locations all exploded at the same time. And they have begun the process of starting to search other buses, and they are finding more explosives. So somehow terrorists were able to put explosives on these buses that are used for public transportation. And the authorities said that the first explosion occurred at a bus depot at Bat Yam Stadium, followed by another bus exploding at a nearby parking lot from the stadium. And then a third bus exploded near the Wolfson Medical Center. And following those blasts, police discovered 2 more unexploded bombs attached to buses near the hospital, heightening concerns of a broader attack. Once those devices exploded, they all were 5 kilograms, and they blow the buses completely sky high, as you can see. And Hamas military unit in the West Bank suggested it was behind the explosions. So now this is all during the same time that, and I mean, these buses are completely exploded. I mean, they've burnt to a crisp. There were more, so we know there were more bombs being set. So it is no doubt about it that even this is the day that 4 bodies were released by Hamas to the Israelis. And it's just incredible to me. This is happening right now. Hang on, it's a very fluid situation. Behind me is a picture of one of the buses that has exploded, and it's a very fluid situation. So now here we are. It's the day that they release 4 dead bodies back to the Israelis. Saturday, they're supposed to release 6 live hostages, but in the meantime, these buses are blowing up, and this was a strategic attempt to do mass casualties. These buses were just minutes away from being used, and so because in this evening, because of events taking place, so this is an insane moment here once again in the Holy Land, and you're in the middle of a ceasefire. You're in the middle of hostage exchanges, and yet we're nowhere near where we need to be. And this could set everything back. And I don't know what. Thank God these buses weren't full of people, because hundreds of people could have been killed. I mean, we don't know how many more buses or even trains that may have explosives that have been planted throughout the city of Jerusalem or Tel Aviv. This is all in Tel Aviv. We don't know how much more it would have been out there. So this is a very significant situation developing there in the Holy Land. And so, wow, it's just incredible. Kash Patel has been confirmed as the new director of the FBI. And so we'll see what that means. And President Trump's speaking with Tiger Woods right now. They say, okay, thank you for that update. But there's a lot going on now. Okay, there's a lot going on. If you missed the interview I just did with Colin Plume about Doge and the effects of Doge, and not just the effects of Doge. Doge is uncovering all the crimes and all the collusion and all the corruption that's going on in Washington, but also now the Fort Knox is the gold in Fort Knox. We're going to be talking to Mike around the world tonight about these explosions in the Holy Land, the dead bodies that were released for the hostages. Is there gold in Fort Knox? Is the gold in Fort Knox? More planes falling out of the sky. We had 2 planes collided with each other just outside of Tucson, Arizona. And we have this insanity going on in Washington right now. What does it mean with and SpaceX just had debris falling into Poland last night. And there's more, disclosure is coming big way. Matter of fact, that's what our webinar is going to be about in late March, is about disclosure, deception, and all of it as we're coming into the era of the Antichrist. So yeah, it's getting crazy. I'm getting information coming at me now from every direction. So I'll be putting it all together. We'll be doing a broadcast tonight with Mike from around the world. It will be crazy. Don't forget to get your tickets for our seminar for this Saturday from 12 to 3. Get your tickets tonight. Get your tickets right now. Be ready for Saturday. We'll be teaching from our book, Revelation 9:11, and from the Bible. Okay, and this will be phenomenal. We're going to go through the book, take 3 hours, take our time. We're going to read several pieces of it. I'm going to give you information from the Bible. I have a 10-page outline I've already put together with some great information for you beyond the book. It's the book and beyond. And matter of fact, I'm working on a second book right now that's about ready to be taken out to the publishers. It's going to blow your mind when this one comes out. I'm not allowed to release the name of it. I have to wait till we have signed, but this is going to be, we're in the end times. Let's just put it this way. We're in the last days, but right now, the book that my next book that's coming out won't be out probably until late fall of this year, early spring of next. But, right now what I want to do is we're going to study this. We're going to understand the scriptures. We're going to get everybody ready. We're in the end times. We're just in the last days. We've hit the wall. Okay. We've really hit the wall. Are you washed in the blood? Chaos. Have you been to Jesus for the cleansing power? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you fully trusting in His grace this hour? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you washed in the blood, in the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Oh, come on, somebody. Oh, yes. Are you walking daily by the Savior's side? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Do you rest each moment in the crucified? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Or are you washed in the blood? We're in the last days. Cleansing blood of the Lamb. We're in the end times. Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? And be washed in the blood of the Lamb. Come on. It's going to be a great show tonight with Mike from around the world. You don't want to miss it. 9 p.m. Eastern. It'll be a late night. When the bridegroom cometh, will your robes be white? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Will your soul be ready for those mansions bright and be washed in the blood of the Lamb? Or are you washed in the blood, in the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Lay aside those garments that are stained with sin and be washed in the blood of the Lamb. There's a fountain flowing for the soul unclean. Oh, be washed in the blood of the Lamb. Are you washed in the blood, in the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Glory! Are you serious? We're very, very serious. Again, if you just joined us, there's been 3 buses in the Holy Land that have exploded. They're all 3 in Tel Aviv, 3 different parking lots. Fortunately, they were all parked and had timers set, but the timers, I think, were set for PM when they should have been set for AM. Now, so after these 3 different buses exploded, all in about 5 minutes apart, then the authorities have shut down all public transportation, buses, trains, everything. And they're searching. They have already found 2 more buses with bombs on it, and they're still searching. So this was a mass planned attack by the enemy, but it looks like they made a mistake. When they set their bombs, they set them for PM instead of for AM. Which, if these had went off at AM in the morning when the commuters were going and the buses were full of people, it would have killed hundreds. Okay, hundreds. And that behind me is a picture of one of the buses that exploded. So that they all 3 just exploded, completely destroyed the buses, burned them to the ground, just burned them up. It's chaos. And so the Lord has stepped in and saved these people. And the thing is, they did this on the day they released 4 bodies, 2 of them babies. Guys, the Holy Land is nowhere near ready for peace. Nowhere even close. We'll be talking about it tonight with Mike from the World. And is there any gold in Fort Knox? And a whole lot more. Are you saved? Planes are still colliding in the air. Debris from rocket ships are falling into Poland from SpaceX. And Doge has drove Washington nuts. And Kash Patel just got confirmed as the director of the FBI, plus a whole lot more. Are you serious?